are there any plans launches?
Sorry, I heard the first time.
Yeah, how many breeders have you sold in the UK and worldwide? The second question was, are there any planned launches of breeders in any other language?
I'd like that kind of question. I'm unable to share UK specific numbers. We've sold significantly north of 400,000 devices globally. The rate of sales is accelerating, interestingly. And are we going to launch elsewhere? Without a shadow of doubt. Where does that be and when? That's something that I'm not able to share at the moment, I'm afraid. But believe me, as soon as we are able to share that, you will be made aware.
Stephen, give something to add. I'll just indicate, if you want to be part of the growing sales channel, some resources here at the book fair. Michael Smith is the executive director of the IDPF, and is he in the audience?
Yes, stand up.
And Michael, where is your stand on the floor?
We're in the digital zone, stand Y602.
And Michael can give you information for your production department to get into ePUB so that Neil can sell your titles. And for those who want to learn how to get your titles into distribution, here and stand up. She has some material about Overdrive, how you can, as a non-exclusive distributor, get your titles ready for merchandising through the hundreds of Waterstones outlets and, of course, Waterstones Online.
Thank you, Steve. Before we end, I'd like to ask each member of the panel to answer the same question. Now I'm asking you to sort of look into your crystal ball here now. In the United States, e-book sales, after many years of effort in the trade publishing sector, have finally reached 1% of total sales. And we know those figures are true, because Mike Smith of the IDPF tells us. We believe everything Mike tells us. How long is it going to take in the UK for the market to reach 1% of total sales represented by e-books? Richard?
Well, I'm going to say immediately that I've heard in the past 6 months such a huge range of predictions. I left Frankfurt Book Fair with one commentator saying they were confident that 50% of all books sold would be sold digitally by 2018. I think that's optimistic. The only thing I'm going to say when I'm peering into my crystal ball is it's going to happen a hell of a lot more quickly here than it has done in the US today.
Neil?
I'm going to say within 5 years.
Within 5 years. Steve?
Less.
Would you like to be more specific?
Mike Smith will confirm that the statistics that make up the numbers in the U.S. is not reporting from all publishers in all segments. If we take religious publishing alone and think of all of the study guides and electronic Bibles and CD-ROM and e-book material, all of the online subscriptions into high schools, colleges, digital textbooks. So I think we might be closer and again, if you look at the success of just 6 months of e-books at Waterstones, I think you can forecast hitting 1% in less time.
Thank you. Genevieve?
Oh, and I would agree with that, because I think our experience in the States is we've got to 1% from 0 in under 3 years. So given that we're well into year 1, then I think we should feel confident about that. I also would say that it's worth, although I'm not sure how we feel about the banking industry and consultancy industry right now in the UK, but PwC, Citigroup and iSupply all say 8% by 2012. So you don't have to take the word of this, those panels are on.
You can take the word of the banker instead. Well, let's hope our friends at Sony are kind enough to get us all back in this room next year, and we'll review the progress we're making. Please join me in thanking Genevieve, Steve,